endorses J&K reorganization bill. Home Minister Amit Shah says statehood will be given back at appropriate time. Assam Chief Minister replies to vote of thanks on Governor's address, says government has succeeded in combating corruption. Meghalaya moves centre, seeks hydro, solar, wind and biomass power projects for state. President appoints Justice P.V. Sanjay Kumar as Chief Justice of Manipur High Court. And in cricket, men in blue score 300 runs for loss of 6 wickets on first day in Chennai. Kohli dismissed for duck for 11th time. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. This is Jolly Khoikia Gogoi with the stories in detail. Parliament has passed the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Amendment Bill 2021. Lok Sabha gave its nod today to the bill, which seeks to merge the J&K cadre with the AGMUT cadre for All India services. The bill had already been passed by the Rajya Sabha. Responding to the discussion on the bill, Home Minister Amit Shah asked what the opposition could do for Jammu and Kashmir for 70 years. He said those who were given the opportunity to govern for generations should ask themselves if they are fit to demand an account. He said the abrogation of Article 370 was for the benefit of the nation. The bill has nothing to do with the statehood of Jammu and Kashmir and asserted that statehood will be given at the right time.
लोगों को अधिकार नहीं था, ट्राइबल को अधिकार नहीं था, ओबीसी को अधिकार नहीं था, भ्रष्टाचार पर रोक नहीं थी क्योंकि भ्रष्टाचार करना था, क्यों रोक लगाना? ढेर सारे कानून, देश के अच्छे बने हुए कानून, दहेज के लिए कोई कानून नहीं था और आप हमें समझा रहे हो कि 370 को क्यों उठाया? मान्यवर, पाक अधिकृत जम्मू कश्मीर के लगभग 26,319 विस्थापित और 5300 विस्थापित जो युद्ध के समय आए, छंब के 10,065 विस्थापित, पश्चिमी पाकिस्तान के 5,764 विस्थापित, कश्मीरी प्रवासी जिसको बहुत संवेदना के साथ अपने अधिरंजन जी बता रहे थे, 44,000 कश्मीरी पंडित, मैं आज उनको बताना चाहता हूं यही नरेंद्र मोदी जी के शासन में कश्मीरी पंडितों को हर परिवार को राहत कार्ड जिसके पास है उसको 13,000 रुपया हर महीना सरकार देती है। ये हमारे समय में विस्थापित नहीं हुए, कांग्रेस का शासन था, उसकी सुरक्षा नहीं कर पाई, इसलिए विस्थापित अपने देश में ही विस्थापित होकर रह गए थे। इनको 13,000 हम निःशुल्क राशन देते हैं। पुनर्वास के अंक के रूप में कश्मीर घाटी में 3,000 नौकरियां दे दी गई है, 88 नौकरियों का चयन प्रक्रिया चालू है।
Moving on to the northeast now. In Assam, Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal today said the present government has successfully strengthened the bond of unity among the people of Barak, Brahmaputra and hills and plains belonging to all the communities. Replying to the motion of thanks on the governor's address in the State Assembly, Sonowal said the government has initiated necessary steps to develop infrastructure in Assam. He said the government has achieved commendable success in rooting out corruption. Hailing the new national education policy, the Chief Minister said the government is working with great responsibility to improve the quality of education in Assam. On an alien-free Assam, he spoke about the central government moves to seal the Indo-Bangla border. The Meghalaya government has sought hydro, solar, wind and biomass projects from the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Informing this, Power Minister James Sangma, who recently visited New Delhi, said he had a fruitful meeting with the Secretary of New and Renewable Energy, Indu Chaturvedi, and discussed about the potential of the state in generation of power through hydro, solar, wind and biomass projects. The minister also met Union Power Secretary Alok Kumar and held discussions about the power sector in Meghalaya and the challenges facing the state. Now we take a short break. We'll be back with more news. Stay tuned.
हमारा डेजर्ट आ गया पर हमारी चैंपियन नहीं आई अब तक।
बिल भरने के पहले तो आएगी ना।
So girls, क्या हो रहा है? बिल हो रहा है। चल अपना कार्ड दे। पिन दे।
RBI कहता है अपना पिन, OTP, CVV या इंटरनेट बैंकिंग पासवर्ड किसी को ना दे। ऑनलाइन बैंकिंग सिर्फ अपने ही कंप्यूटर, मोबाइल और सिक्योर नेटवर्क से करे। हाँ, ये खाने की चैंपियनशिप थी क्या? RBI कहता है जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
घर की नारी कितनी जिम्मेदारी। मुन्ने का दूध, पिंकी की ड्रेस, दादी का गर्म पानी, दादू का जूस। आपकी जिम्मेदारी में हमारी भी है कुछ भागीदारी। आपके इस्तेमाल के प्रोडक्ट्स को हम देते हैं स्टैंडर्ड गुणवत्ता का प्रमाण, करते हैं मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की निगरानी, फैक्ट्री और मार्केट के सैंपल की नियमित जांच, ताकि आप पर न आए कोई आंच। आपसे ही तो है गारंटी खुशियों की
और ISI से मेरे परिवार की सुरक्षा की।
Welcome back. President Ramnath Kovind has appointed Justice Puligoru Venkata Sanjay Kumar as the Chief Justice of Manipur High Court. A notification in this regard has been issued by Union Ministry of Law and Justice on Friday. Justice Puligoru Venkata Sanjay Kumar is presently a judge of the Punjab and Haryana High Court. The President has appointed Pushpa Virendra Ganediwala as an additional judge for the Bombay High Court. In Assam, Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal today said films have great power to spread messages and bring about change in the society. Distributing subsidy to film producers under Assam State Film Finance and Development Corporation at a function at Janata Bhavan, Guwahati, Sonowal said viewers find an escape from their reality in the world of cinemas as they laugh, cry and feel various emotions in the course of a film. Artists and filmmakers wield great influence over the society and they must play their role in guiding the youth in the right direction, he added. Altogether, 55 films, including 45 feature films, 6 documentaries and 4 short films were selected for subsidy totaling 1 crore rupees by the ASFFDC in the first phase. The producers of the films made during the period from April 1, 2016 to March 31, 2020 were provided with subsidies as an encouragement.
প্ৰতিজন শিল্পীয়ে নিজা এটা সত্তা আছে বা তেওঁলোকৰ প্ৰতি আমাৰ সন্মান আছে। আমাৰ মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰী ডাঙৰীয়ে যোৱাকালি ঘোষণা কৰিছে যে এয়া এটা আৰম্ভণিহে আৰু আমি অনুৰোধ কৰিম আমি আৰু বহু শিল্পীক আমি আগলৈ এনেকৈ সন্মান দিবলৈ গৈ আছো।
In sports news, in cricket, India were 300 for 6 against England at Stumps on the opening day of the second test match being played at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Chennai. Rishabh Pant was batting on 33 and Akshar Patel on 5 when stumps were drawn. While Rohit Sharma scored a superb innings of 161 runs, Ajinkya Rahane also contributed 67 runs. For England, Moeen Ali and Jack Leach scalped 2 wickets each, while only Stone and Joe Root took 1 each. Moeen Ali today became the first spinner to dismiss India skipper Virat Kohli for a duck in Test cricket. Moeen Ali bowled a stunning delivery and it turned to rattle the stumps of Virat Kohli for a duck. This is the 11th time that Kohli has been dismissed for a duck in tests. Earlier, India won the toss and opted to bat first. England lead the 4-match series 1-0. In news from the ongoing budget session of Manipur Legislative Assembly, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh said on Friday that there are no cases of serious health complications with respect to those who have recovered from COVID-19. Replying to a query raised by an opposition member, N. Biren Singh said the state government has constituted an expert committee for inspection, supervision of and guidance to government and other hospitals on the pandemic. Moreover, post-COVID complication management committees have been constituted at the 2 largest hospitals of the state RIMS and JNIMS, and dedicated post-COVID wards will also be opened if required. The Chief Minister also assured the House that the government is fully committed to providing super speciality services wherever necessary. The second dose of COVID-19 vaccine was administered to the healthcare workers from today. It will be given to the beneficiaries who have taken the first dose on 16 January, the day when the world's biggest immunization drive was launched. The second dose is given to the beneficiaries after an interval of 28 days from the first dose. Speaking to the media, Randeep Guleria, Director AIMS, said that as soon as people are vaccinated, the country will come out of the pandemic.
देश भर में स्वास्थ्य कर्मियों को कोविड की दूसरी डोज दी जा रही है। कुछ लोग हमारे साथ हैं, बात करते हैं। कैसा लग रहा है, आपने दूसरी डोज ली है?
मुझे बहुत अच्छा महसूस हो रहा है। ये हमारा सेकंड वैक्सीनेशन है। फर्स्ट वैक्सीनेशन हमारा 16 जनवरी को हुआ था। मैं सारे भारतवासियों से यही कहना चाहूंगी कि सबको करवाना चाहिए।
सबके लिए सेफ वैक्सीन है, सब लगवाएं ताकि हमारा कोरोना से डर खत्म।
The country's COVID-19 recovery rate has improved to 97.32% as a total of 11,395 patients recovered during the last 24 hours. The total number of recoveries has gone up to 1,06,625. Union Health Ministry has said the actual caseload currently comprises only 1.25% of the total positive cases. Presently, the total number of active cases in the country is 1,36,571. During the last 24 hours, 12,143 new cases were reported, taking the total number of positive cases in the country to 1,08,92,746. Currently, India's case fatality rate is 1.43%, which is one of the lowest globally. During the last 24 hours, 103 deaths were reported. In COVID update from the Northeast, Arunachal Pradesh has reported 5 active cases with 16,771 recoveries. The death toll is 56. Assam has 310 active cases with 2,14,542 recoveries. The dead accounts for 1,086. In Manipur, active cases have gone up to 56, while discharged cases stand now at 28,737. The death toll is 373. In Meghalaya, the active cases are now 164 with 13,620 recoveries. The death toll is 148. Mizoram has 20 active cases followed by 4,363 cured cases. The number of deaths is 9. Nagaland has 77 active cases followed by 12,011 cured cases. The death toll is 88. Reporting 61 active cases, Sikkim has 5,920 discharged cases. The death toll is 139 with 2 active cases. Tripura has reported 32,960 restored cases, while the death toll is 391. For more, viewers can also watch our bulletins and other programs on our YouTube channel DD News Guwahati. To end the news, the main points once again. Parliament endorses J&K reorganization bill. Home Minister Amit Shah says statehood will be given back at appropriate time. Assam Chief Minister replies to vote of thanks on Governor's address, says government has succeeded in combating corruption. Meghalaya moves centre, seeks hydro, solar, wind and biomass power projects for state. President appoints Justice P.V. Sanjay Kumar as Chief Justice of Manipur High Court. And in cricket, men in blue scored 300 runs for loss of 6 wickets on first day in Chennai. Kohli dismissed for duck for 11th time. Before taking leave, viewers are reminded to maintain physical distancing and frequently wash hands with soap or sanitizer. Remember to wear a mask properly and join the Mask Up India campaign by Doordarshan to defeat the pandemic. Mask Up India. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.